Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to my 4th season of XCOM 2. Today we hit a major milestone in this campaign. We go to the Advent radio tower, and that means no more regular missions, no more anything except pushing straight through to the final assault on the alien fortress. As for the radio tower mission itself, we get our latest surprise from a better Advent 2, and it's never a joke trying to take on a mission with 3 soldiers. It's also nice to get a short mission in for once, because the next one will be anything but. Can I see anything? Nope. All right. Well, I guess there's no reason to do anything but sprint with these two.
Good to go.
Uh-huh. Well, that's all right. So, I mean, I'm probably just going to light these guys up, to be honest.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Now, I did not bring the, what's the word I'm looking for? Blue screen rounds.
Here, have some.
But we're going to try and use this as a substitute. Think we got it done.
What did you expect?
Now, depending on which way this guy goes, our lives could be made a lot more difficult. Alright, that's not too bad. Now, unfortunately, I am going to be in a situation where I don't have concealment anymore, but, I mean, he doesn't have it now. Like, I would have had to have brought the Swede, and that's fine. So our first 2 opponents are down. I will go ahead and move her up,
Closing on target position
and
now.
at least I'll have one person on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
See what happens. Not a lot. So since we are not on a timer, oh, that's right. What I am going to do
Absolutely.
is reload at every opportunity, you know, move up at a very measured pace.
Position confirmed.
So
Green to go.
we will be overwatching.
Moving to Overwatch.
Does this go anywhere? Oh yeah, it does. This is the dead end. Fair enough. I'm not... I guess I'll come here.
Tired of waiting around.
I don't know if I should move him that far forward, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's big. The chrysalid abomination, just 55 health. Well, I'll tell you something. I brought something that just might help me deal with that.
Okay.
So I'm going to try this for starters. Actually, maybe not for starters. Hang on just a second here. Let me get closer. Actually, hang on just a second. Wow, I have 100% even with Deadeye, but I can't use Chain Shot. Presumably because I'm doing it through Squad Sight? I'm not sure. If I moved closer, though, I still would not be able to see it. All right, then I tell you what. I guess I'll do this. That's actually kind of tough. I could use run and gun. I think I like that. I need to get closer. Oh, brother, she can see it. Stupid game. Okay, I do have 100% chance here. I'm going to take it. And this should help the incendiary grenade do more damage. So, wow, that first shot didn't do me a lot of... I mean, it did shredding, but... Okay. Still has just a metric crap ton of health, but... Okay. So... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. Part of me is tempted to do this, but... It's pretty difficult to kill it either way, and I need to kind of shut these guys down.
Grenade!
I'm probably going to use my one mimic beacon this turn, because honestly, what am I going to fight more dangerous than this thing? I mean, I don't see it. And Jack is not going to kill one of these guys. Well, I could kill one of them. But I'm not killing that thing this turn. There's no way. So I'm going to throw this right here. I kind of want to pull him out of the fire. I don't really want to run into it myself. I do wish I could have killed one of these guys, but whatever. Okay, so it's still on fire. I consider that a very good thing. I wouldn't mind seeing a little action there. Okay. So I think they blocked him. It couldn't come through because they were standing there. Well, I don't mind that. I won't lie. So, this thing has 36 health. If I do 12 damage, it's down to 24. Jack is killing it for sure at that point. I'm okay with that, I think. The really bad thing is these guys are not both going to die this turn. The other bad thing is actually I have to get through one of them, huh? Ooh, wait a second. I have an idea. It won't work. I can't get close enough. No, I'm going to do it. This is a little dicey, but I have an idea that I think is going to kill this thing and both of them. I just need Jack to hit this second shot, and he did big time. Bye-bye, chrysalid abomination. So now, kill zone, baby. Kill zone. Alternatively, I could just do this. Oh, this is not a guaranteed kill. Neither is a guaranteed kill. But that's true with kill zone too. I mean, 8 to 10 is just what I do. All right, well, this is a guaranteed hit. I think this just makes sense. Let's do it. And then I know what my situation is going into next turn. Well, that's perfect, huh? I couldn't have done 9 to the guy that had 9 health. I had to do 9 to the guy with 10 health. I'm going to leave Jack right where he's at because one of them will attack him. But I need a miss. Oh, the fire saved me for both. I didn't even think. All right, so I still had done everything I could. I just had one more ace up my sleeve that I had kind of forgotten about. So before we move or anything, I'm not going to burn a free reload because I may only need one round next time.
Locked and loaded. Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
So that's fine. And I think before I move him up, because again, like, he's getting, it's really easy for him to get out in front of them.
Not a problem. On Overwatch.
Now I'll move forward. Assuming we don't actually just have a pod come out. Yeah, we didn't. Is there just actual no cover in this entire area? Wow. All right, let me bring him here.
Move already.
And then I guess what I'll do, it's not much of a move for them. Wait, are you serious? This isn't cover either? Okay, no, it is.
Heading to that location.
Maybe I'm crazy. I could have swore it was not displaying that as if it were cover. I think what I'll do is I'll move her here.
Heading out.
Because we know that's safe. And then I'll just go Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. Overwatch. Shut up. Listen.
And then I'll move Jack up. Okay. Well, this is an interesting one for sure.
Here I come.
Anyone in here? Nope. Okay, I don't want to stand too close to that fire.
Sure thing.
I'll tell you something, it's really nerve-wracking only having 3 guys as your entire squad. And knowing, like, I really need to bring them on the final mission, and they won't heal. You know, I can't let them rest in the hospital. If they get hurt, I'm just kind of screwed. I would not like that very much.
Waiting around.
So that's why I'm being, you know, so methodical. When we don't have a turn limit or anything like that. So we just want to do everything we can to make sure that we don't take any stupid damage or leave ourselves in a position where it's likely that we could. Okay, I mean, I think this is logical. I thought that was an Archon for just a second. I realize now it's not. Yeah, I'll, actually meant to use her. Okay.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And maybe I should just move him here.
Let's do this.
Honestly, I'm really tempted to wait another turn, but I don't want this mission to take 3 hours. Okay. So I was expecting a lot of Archons. In the base game, in other words, an unmodded game, you get mostly Archons on this mission. So I equipped both of the Grenadiers with tracer rounds, partly so that even with their defense, you know, I would have really good shots against them. And in fact, she has an excellent shot here. I can't really see a reason to not take a shot like that, except I'm going to see if she can do the same thing. Yep. So it's easy pickings. And the reason I made it a point to use her is I'm actually thinking I'm going to do this. It's kind of bad because it's definitely going to limit Jack.
Grenade out.
But I don't want to like go running up here anyway. I don't want to trigger another group. So, yeah, that's unfortunately not a guaranteed kill. Oh, brother. All right, well, I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do here. So I'm going to come here. I have a 100% chance at the kill. And then I'm going to be untouchable. So I'm prepared to let the Mouton go after Jack. Oh, well, now I have another problem. Okay. So, you know, I will come... Where will I come? Because I do not want both of them taking shots at him. And this thing seems to have very, very good range. Yeah, this is rough. I can't tell. This system really does. Okay. Here, let me do this. Oh, mercy. Okay. As far as I can tell, that thing cannot see him if he comes here. And the game now is just like not letting me click on that tile. I can highlight the tile. We'll take this one and I hope I can't be seen. I fear that I can. So I hope that I can't. Alright, so the Mouton, he did what Moutons do. To no effect. But now is the real question. Can the turret? Okay, good. So now I feel pretty good about things. She has a 100% chance. I could even do this. I would have a 95% chance. If I'm going to do that, I think it makes more sense to start with this. Bye-bye shield. Bye-bye armor. Oh. Okay. I should have known that. Yeah, that's not great for me. Crap. That's really annoying. Well, this will kill him, so if it hits, he's dead. Yeah, I should have thought about that. You know, like I definitely am not always in tune with the fact that I'm fighting guys who get these reactions. So it leads to some awkward moments, and that qualified. So that means Jack not going on a final mission, and I have no way to heal him, by the way. So I also can't afford to move up here and get poisoned. I gotta wait this out. And then I'll step up and kill that stupid turret. Just in time for the loot to go, of course. So... I think what I'll do, I don't actually want to come up like that far.
Let's do this.
We know there's a group over there somewhere. Okay. So I just have to worry about this stupid thing. So what I want to do, I'm going to move the grenadiers up. Because this thing is not really going to be a huge challenge for them. I'm not even going to use my special abilities on it. Mary has a 100% chance. I mean, Amanda will have a 100% chance.
Target minimal damage.
Come on.
On the move.
And if I need to... Yeah, this should be guaranteed. Done. So now we don't have to worry about any awkwardness there. If another group comes, it won't be inhibiting our movement or anything like that. I'll just leave him on Overwatch. And the good news is we are methodically working our way through, you know, the various slimy individuals that infest this den of alienness. All right, I think I'm comfy doing this. And I don't think there's like a ton more guys here.
Go, go, go. Already there.
Okay. I'm quite certain there's another group. I'm not saying that. Yeah, there's somebody inside. So I think what I want to do is open the door first and see what's what. And we did not see anybody. So you have to come to this back room. Okay. I need to get Mary in here, it looks like. And I'm guessing that moving about this far in is my best course of action. If I come up here, there's a chance I'll trigger a group that I don't need to trigger.
Move into position.
And I think I'm just going to take a big old pass on that whole thing. Let me do this. Again, I'm just going to stay back on this row so we do not trigger anything on this turn. So now I think I just moved Jack here and I see what I see.
Target in range. Move to hack the command console.
Nothing. Okay. Well,
Copy that.
I got a dash to get to it. So what I'll do
Heading there now.
is we'll come here. I'll have 2 people on Overwatch if anything comes in.
Got it covered.
And then we just hack.
You hear that?
They're upstairs. That's what it is. Alright. Well, I don't care about fighting them. We're all colonels.
Attempting hack.
I got nothing to gain. Just stuff to lose. None of that means anything whatsoever. So. Wow. Wow, of course. Of course, when it means nothing, I would get a long shot like that. That is too perfect. That is XCOM, baby.
We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
You know, if that was Sam and it was a chance to boost his hack rating by 20, I would have fallen just short of that line. Just a tiny fragment.
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir, meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work? Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief, has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world, carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back our planet.
3 lousy days, but I don't get them. Time will not pass while we're in this phase.
This is it,
Yep.
Commander. It's time we put an end to this, once and for all.
So it looks like there's going to be that chrysalid abomination will be there, an Archon Valkyrie, Muton Prime. Basically, like everything in there is going to be one of the variants. So the better Advent 2 is really going to be rearing its head and influencing this mission. And I wouldn't really want it any other way. So when we come back, we are going to the alien fortress. But that is all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.